Alright, and today I'm going to be making a guide for this Memory of Goddess in Nikke. Now the thing is, last time I played this game, on the channel really, was for the Dave the Diver collab, where they had a free version of Dave the Diver inside it. Now this is the other minigame, or the permanent minigame I should say, and as a reward for like completing Challenge Stage B, you get this little Exia sticker here. Now the thing about it is, it can be really hard to clear Challenge Stage B, so this is going to be a two-part guide. This first part is about making money. How do you get enough coins to actually do the things, right? So, I'm going to get straight into it, right? So, basically you need tons and tons of coins to get these X upgrades here, right? Now, you want to level them all up to max if you want to beat Challenge Stage B, or Beta, really. And now, how do you get coins? Like, I have like 332k there, you know, I'm really not struggling, like, you know, I have all that stuff. All my other characters, I mean, I still have to work on them, but, you know, point being is, I can build characters whenever I want, right? Now, if I wanted to, I could just respec this character, but anyway, I'll get ahead of myself, right? Now, if you want to farm coins properly, what you'll need is Simulation Room level 1 here, I think. It's like level 3 here, like they say 0, 1, and 2. This is a bit weird naming, but like this level 2, the middle one, right? Simulation Room 1, that's where you want to farm gold, right? Because 3 has a boss, like, this is survive for 15 minutes, so I'll show you a strategy here. Now first off, you want to turn it on to maximum speed. Yep, this is definitely the one I'm thinking of, right? As you can see, there's the left wall over there, which I can't go out of. And what do I want? Okay, Sawtooth, right. And there's a right wall over there that I can't move out of. And that's perfect, right? Now, you'll probably have no problem clearing this level. So, because of that, I'm actually going to cut to later on in the video where I'm actually going to get to the strategy of what you actually need to do. So, I'll see you then. Thing worth noting here that I'm cutting to is like these boxes here. If you're going for a specific build, it's worth not picking them up when you have vacant slots. Anyway, see you later. Right, so we're coming up to the bit where we actually need to do the strategy now. As you can see here, the time is at 14 minutes 50 seconds. Now at 15 minutes the final boss will spawn. I'm going to pick the rapid movement module because I want to have maximum speed by the time this kicks off. Now what I'm going to do is, at this point, right here, I'm going to start running north. Now, the trick is you just want to keep running away from the boss, right? Because basically, as you can see here, I mean, I shouldn't be zigzagging, but there's a left wall here that you can't get past, and there's a right wall over here that you can't get past. As you probably just saw there's a red line, and it just disappeared. It's basically like, but north and south are infinite, and I do mean that to an extent of like, I've ran like north for half hour on ×2 speed at one point, and yeah, I didn't come to an end, and it doesn't loop back round either, so, you know, for all intents and purposes, this is just, you know, further away. As you can see, all these things are dropping things still, so that means you're actually able to farm gold like this. Now, at some point you're going to want to stop. Now, it helps if you have, like, say for example, if you're on a computer, it helps if you have, like, a second screen. Because then you have, like, some content on the second screen that you can watch when you're doing this. And if you don't, then, you know, if you're on mobile, for example, like, maybe you like watch from your mobile when you're on your computer. If you play by mobile only, just do something else on your computer, like, in the meantime. If you're a mobile only person, there's something else that you, like, you know, just do something else is the main, like, thing I'm saying here. Now, as you can see, eventually when you get, like, run out of options, you can just pick coin large. Now, I probably don't need to upgrade my build here, but, like, these two are, like, some of the best weapons that are available, so I'm just going to pick them anyway, right? Now I have magnets, I'm just going to run north as well. Right now, I got to decide what I really want. I'm going to go for like the reflector. So the reflector's pretty good. And I guess I have to pick out one of these. I'm going to guess it's going to be the homing lane. Oh, the homing lane kind of just does... Ugh. We'll do submachine gun. Now, build doesn't matter so much in this. It does in the actual challenge mode, though, but since we're just farming gold right now, we don't need to really worry. Like, if I was really serious, like, you know, I could ignore these and just keep picking the coin large, but there'd be enough time to do that. Regardless. As you see there was a coin medium that appeared on the right there, so you want to, like, always pick the large option. What you could do at this stage, actually, is pick large until like, you see only a medium, then you upgrade your equipment. But it's neither here nor there, right? And basically, now at this point, you can just stand still and, like, whenever you see, like, you know, wait for a minute to pass, or how long you feel like a minute is, or like half a minute to pass, and collect a magnet. Yeah, as you can see here, like, yeah, now you just get to pick between them. And you keep running north if you want to farm for longer, like, you just keep running further away from the target, so it never runs into you and you don't accidentally kill it. As you can see here, my coins, well, actually, it's a bad time because I'm doing the runaway part, but we'll give it a minute, Well, I don't want to get too far away because I don't actually need the coins, but it's perfect, actually. You can see how fast my coins are going up now, right? So I get to sit at the end of the level, with the end of level spawn, 1E. Because, like, towards the end of the level, the spawns seriously start to tick up. So I get to sit there and just gather stuff passively. Now, at this point, if you want to go for longer, just run away from the target more. If you want to, like, if you're happy with the distance you run, just wait for the target to catch up with you, because it will eventually catch up with you. Even if it takes, like, an hour, it will. You can hear it. Right there. That's it doing a charge attack towards you. And, you know, it'll keep doing that, but it's so far away that the indicator don't appear on screen. Basically at this point, you just want to pick up magnets as you see them. Keep collecting the large coins. As you can see, like, coins have already gone up to 51k from, like, a few minutes ago when I was talking. It was like, what, maybe like 30k? Yeah, basically that's the trick to farming money in this. Like, there is no other trick to it. It's just literally you sit here with a good build and just get money. Now, I feel like I should go through some of this stuff. You know, I just chose Scarlet because Scarlet, I like playing as Scarlet. I like the fleetly fading weapon. It's great. You know, I feel like the Plasma Sword, like Plasma Sword Custom and the Energy Mine, is kind of like my two favorite weapons here, combination weapons. Like, you know, I don't really like the boomerang combined with the missile. I don't really like the reflective combined with the pulse gun. But yeah, I rate them both on their own. You know, projectile size, always good. You know, now some important things for this is probably like you want the movement speed, because this way you can get further away from the boss quicker. So you have to like run less. So you spend less time running and more time just sitting in a circle. And this magnet is also just dope. Like, you know, you sit in there and a bunch of stuff just comes towards you anyway. So yeah, you kind of want them. And this is what I mean, like, you know, if you have good weapons, you're in a good spot, right? Like, that's really all there is to it. Oh wow, this is a pretty awful one. You'll notice that I'm out of rerolls, that's because I did reroll to get my build better, but the thing about it is, if you press R to activate this ability, there's a good chance you're actually just going to hit reroll by accident anyway. So, with that in mind, you know, it's good to, like, keep these extra coins, and also it's not like I really need the coins to... It's not like I can't afford to. And besides, having coins is important for the challenge stage attempt. Like, if you're taking on challenge mode beta, you're going to want the coins anyway, even if you have maxed out abilities. And I'll get into that in the next part when I make the guide on actually doing the stage, because that's going to be a guide on its own. Right? So, we'll just sit here, farming coins, you know, watching something on your phone, watching something on, like, your computer, like second screen, you know, just doing something else. Like, you can even, if you want to go full AFK on it, like, you know, like literally go away for ages, right? You literally could as well, although you don't get as much. As you see, not all the stuff's coming into me because I'm just too far range. But, like, it's just a matter of tapping over to the, like, if you want to pull money, it's a matter of going over to the magnets, all that stuff. As you can see, like, you know, like, maybe like 5 minutes I've been yapping here. You know, I've already got up to like 60k here, so like, well, almost 70k, so, you know, you can make a lot. I'm not sure how much per hour it really is, because I never really timed it myself, but you know, this is probably the fastest way to get, like, the coins in Memory of Goddess. Like, probably. Let's say you get to a certain point and you're like, right, I want to bank my coins, like, you know, say you've been doing it for like hours, or like an hour or something, and like, you know, that number's quite insane, like, you know, that's several 100,000, and you're like, kind of want to cash in because I don't want my game to crash, or my application to crash. Yeah, if you get to that point, you just run towards the boss, like, yeah, you can see the red line pop up, so the boss is caught up, and yeah, you kill him that way. Or the alternative is, if the boss is catching up to you, you're like, nah, I'm not done yet. What you can actually do is lure him over to one side of the screen, right? You can see its projectiles. And then, you sort of head this way, and just dip past it. You start running south again. And the good thing about that, right, is, say for example, when you're running north, there's a good chance you left stuff like this magnet behind because you just killed it and moved on before you had a chance to pick it up. So as you're running south, on the second, like after the boss is caught up, you can pick up whatever magnets you see, and all this stuff you can see coming in from behind me is just like, you know, streaming into my character. I'm getting like all the stuff on the way. And then, yeah, you just carry on running south like that, and at that point, again, you have all these pickups that will be left behind from when you were just running and you didn't have time to pick them up because you didn't see them, because they're literally off screen by the time they actually drop. So you can do that as well. So yeah, that's really all there is to farming the coins. As you can see now, I'm already at 90k. Now you're gonna need a lot of coins, yeah, but yeah, you just clear it up, then boom, plus 91. Like, you know, there's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, and I did spend like 20k on the rerolls, but yes. You can then work on just leveling up these slots. Now, in the next part, I'll be talking about why I have these things, like why this I feel is like the best build to beat Challenge Room Beta, and you know, I'll actually do a run of Challenge Room Beta and show you what's what. Now, with this build, I will say, because a lot of people, they'll get stuck on say mine stage, like this, like the final level of mines, and both the challenge stages. I will say this build that I have makes light work of mines too, and makes light work of challenge stage alpha. But challenge stage beta, that is still difficult even with this build, keep in mind. Like, you know, 'cause this build is kind of like more for the people who aren't good at bullet hells. Like, I'm not a bullet hell player, right? Like, because basically the final boss, like, basic thing with challenge room beta is you're going to be in a bullet hell at one point, and the boss is going to be tanky, and it's going to be difficult. So everything's going to be tanky, so you kind of need the extra attack, you need the extra defense, you need the maximum HP, and the revival attempts are essential. Which is why you also need to go into challenge stage beta with actual gold so you can spend on these revival attempts. But I digress, that'll be covered in the next part for this. As for now, that's, you know, this part, that's how you farm gold in Memory of Gods Part 2 EX Edition. And yeah, that's about it for this guide. I hope you all found it useful, and I hope you all have a good day.